So those who cross over, how long do they stay with us? And when they reincarnate, do we lose them? Hey guys, it's John. I just wanted to hop on and answer this question that came in because I liked it, and I'm just going to jump on and answer this right now so I can put it out for Monday's video, which if you're seeing this for the first time, it's probably Monday. I believe in reincarnation, but what I want clarity on, which may not be possible, is this. When our loved ones pass, we always hear/say that they're looking over us. But for how long? They could reincarnate before we pass. Yes, no, maybe? Does anyone have any knowledge about this? I have read children's reincarnation stories, but some said they came back shortly after they died in a previous life. It's a great question, and it's an interesting question because I often talk about the simplicity of life and the oneness of God, and that we're all part of that oneness of God. And when I talk about the oneness of God, I truly mean that we are one with God. And when someone crosses over, they're leaving the physical experience, yes, but they're still part of the oneness of God. And when they come back into this life, they're still part of the oneness of God. And the interesting thing is on some level, we're always communicating with everybody. You know, I've had moments where I've experienced the feeling of Jeshua in the room. I've also experienced the feeling of my friend Bill who crossed over in the room, and my mom, I feel her sometimes. I've also done sessions where I've talked through the higher self to the other person, never saying a word in the physical world, and they received healings by taking the faith in the higher perspective. So when you talk about the idea of them crossing over, how long do they stay with us? That is a very physical world, linear time perspective. There is no time on the other side. Time is a man-made construct invented by two guys who decided that when the sun crossed the sky, that was a day. When it was straight up, it was noon, and then they broke it down to microseconds. Linear time is a man-made construct. We're here in experience, and the idea of how long do they stay with us? They're never not with us, even when they're in the physical as well, because they're still connected to their oneness. When I was doing that work, speaking through the higher self, the person was alive in front of me, and I was talking to their higher self, right? All the physical really is a place where we're here to experience, and in this place of experience, we ourselves are not separate from our higher self, and we're not separate from God. The reality of it is no matter whether they've reincarnated or not, they're always with you because they're just on some aspect of themselves experiencing the physical. Doesn't mean their life is finite because of that. In fact, the people who have near-death experiences tell you they cross over and it's like they went home, right? It's the idea of that traveling, of going somewhere and going somewhere different. That is a very physical world construct. It's just really what it is just the awareness. It's just the awareness of being without form and the awareness of being with form. We're not separate. We connect. We know they're with us, but then did they come back? Did they disappear? It's looking at the individuality within God as separate from God, when you think of it the way this question is phrased. We're never separate from God. We're never separate from each other. We're never separate from you. We're never separate from me. We're never separate from anything. We're always in the oneness of God. Our aspects of consciousness experience separation in the physical, but our higher self is never gone. It is literally a oneness experience happening all at once in the present moment. The concern that how long do they stay with us, and it might not even be a concern, it might just be a curiosity for you, but thought is based on the limited perspective or the limited awareness that you have in the physical. And in reality, that's just because in the physical, you have this veil that doesn't let you see the true enormity of you and the true divinity of you. And that's why. So they're always with us. Doesn't matter if they've reincarnated or not. That's just an aspect of self reincarnating or coming into the physical anyway. So that's my answer for this question. I hope that answers your question in a way that either makes sense or not to you. It really is up to you to decide whether that makes sense to you. So that's my thought on it, though. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.